Understand that our correspondent Ibalani Omoni is on standby to give us more updates as regards this festival. Ibalani, good afternoon to you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Leko. I can hear you. Good afternoon.
All right, good afternoon to you. So tell me, what's the preparation like and how geared and fired up are the people for this festival?
I'd like to start from where I am right now. I'm currently at the ancestral home. Part of the people taking pictures behind me, we can't chase them with their time and their day. I'm at the ancestral home of the Balogun Kuku's house. This Balogun Kuku is a prominent warrior in the Ijebu-Land. There are tales about him magically appearing in front of war fronts, clad in white, conquering battles, and of course making sure that everything is set. War front was his repertoire, and he was doing just the best to win wars for the Ijebu-Land, especially during the 1892 war, where the Ijebu-Land was almost leveled down by the war. And currently, the traditions of the Kuku house is that there's a family hereditary title called Ologun, Olori Ogun, pardon me, Olori Ogun, like the head of warriors, and Ogbeni Oja. Ogbeni Oja is called the custodian of the market, but mostly Olori Ogun. Olori Ogun is a very, very big title in Ijebu-Land. It's almost synonymous to the Prime Minister, which is close and almost like the right-hand side of the King, Oba Sikiru Adetono. And let me just help you so you can identify the current. This man seated here on his adorned with his cap here, that is Balogun Soni Kuku. He's the fourth generation of Balogun Kuku, who ancestrally, if I can use that word, holds the title of Olori Ogun in Ijebu-Land, and their household holds very strong meaning to not just the Ijebu people, but also to the Ojude Oba, which we are going to be seeing tomorrow. They are the ones that have been at the forefront. They were at the inception. His family, his ancestral family, has been at the inception of the Ojude Oba. And there's a tradition that there are small pockets of parties that hold across various families, across various homes, before the main event, which is the Ojude Oba Festival tomorrow. And that is what's happening here. If you look behind me, just on the right-hand side now, prayers are being done. And on my left-hand side right now, you can see mammoth of people seated, waiting. I can't count how many houses, Leko, I've gone to and I've seen. I didn't eat meat, okay? That they have given us enough meat to go around, you know, to celebrate the moment and to prepare and be in the festive season. Everywhere you go around the Ijebu, there is this sort of party here and there. People are gearing up, having their, you know, small parties, gearing up for the main festival tomorrow. Just behind me, the set is even set, and they're going to be calling in a musician tonight to come and perform. But currently, this is Balogun Olori Oja Soni Kuku behind me now, and they're doing the prayers for him and having conversations with him and preparing him and praying for not just only the Balogun Kuku's family, but every other family that has been and will be involved with the Ojude Oba Festival that is coming up tomorrow. So it's a major thing for them, and the title he holds that big significance to not just the Ojude Oba Festival, but of course the Ijebu-Ode, the Ojude Oba Festival, but the Ijebu-Land and the people of Ijebu, and that's why it's being celebrated right here.
So I understand that over 100 people will be participating in this festival. What does it mean for the people, and of course the tourism ambience, so to speak, in Ogun State?
Well, it's going to be difficult for me to pick one person here because we had to beg to take this space because the program has already started, and we just had to tell them to please allow us 5 minutes, and they told us not to distract the event. That's why I can't bring so many people to talk about this. But earlier we were at the arena where the event is going to hold tomorrow, and I can tell you for a fact, let me start from here, there are no places to sleep again in Ijebu-Ode. I can tell you that. I can't confirm everything, but we ourselves also face this because every single hotel you get to, even in the remote areas of Ijebu-Ode, has been fully booked. I'm not talking about just hotels, I'm talking about people's homes that they are ready to put up for rent. It has been booked. So everywhere is booked, and people are flooded into Ijebu-Ode to participate in that event that will be coming up tomorrow. According to information we heard on ground, over 80 to 85 age grade groups will be paying homage to the king. Let's not forget that this festival came as a result of some Muslim converts back in the day, back in the time, tried to pay homage and say thank you to the Awujale, which is a king at the time, to say thank you for letting them have a freedom to worship, which Islam just came into being at that time, and they were happy and they were thanking the king for say thank you for giving us time, for giving us the liberty to practice our religion. And that's why you notice that most of the times when you see people gather like this, even as regards the Ojude Oba Festival, it's mostly the Muslims. But it doesn't mean that the Christians are not also involved, because the festival, as they put it, has nothing to do with just Christians and Muslims. It has to do with tradition. It has to do with people coming together to celebrate what they have. It has to do with people coming together to celebrate freedom of expression, freedom of movement, freedom of worship, freedom of gathering together. And every Ijebu person usually come from diaspora, not just Ijebu people, Christians, Muslims, Ijebuites, if there's a word like that, and even people from diaspora come together to celebrate this every single year. And it gets bigger, it gets better. And for them, now they're even having a challenge. The major challenge they're having, let me move a little bit away from here because of the sound. The major challenge they're having right now is even expansion, because the arena they're using now cannot take so much of them. So they are hoping to build an extension for the guests to sit, so that the performers can perform at the arena and the guests can have an overflow. So for now, everywhere is elated. Every part of Ijebu-Ode you get to right now, people are making merry and partying. And I heard that a lot of people have gotten musicians to perform today, and they are ready to paint the whole city in a very, very joyful way.
I must let you know that I'm actually envious, Nii, that you are there and I'm here right now. I wish we could actually swap or switch places. But thank you so much for educating us about the historical details of the Ojude Oba Festival. But then we'll track back with you.